Alright, this is Tons, and we're back and free during our review and play of none other than Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. When last we left off, we were stuck behind a healer. And as you can see, we got out, but not because we figured out a way. We got out because, well, she just freaking moved. She decided she was tired of standing where she was standing and walked away, and that set us free. Alright, so she's made us immune to curses. She's given us extra health. And she's made us immune to diseases. Another good feature would have been if it showed you how much time you had with each effect. That would have been super. that would have been splendid. Alright, let's go kill this other guy. Actually, I kind of want to see what's in here. I don't know if we've been in here before. I can't tell sometimes. My memory's bad. Did we miss? Is that what happened? Get over here. You know what's so bad? I don't even say that because of Scorpion. Like, that's not why I say it at all. But then I can't help but think Scorpion every time I say it. It's just I really want them to get over here when I do it. Like how that little rock there held us back. Made things all weird. God damn it. There's a hidden treasure here. Trash. Oh, that's right. We marked that X because there's loots. Decaying longsword. What does that do? Poison. Again, would have been cool if not for the fact that we must use weapons that overcompensate. That is our personal law of the land. I have no idea where this place is, but I am now confident that we've never been in here. That much I'm sure of. Damn. Knocked the bow off of him. Nice move, Archer. Alright. I think it's time to switch back to the chakrams as our secondary weapon. Especially since it is a different element from the main weapon, so I like that added bonus, as it were. Alright. Oh, didn't even notice that. I'm gonna take everything from you guys. Wow, the frosted chakrams are weaker. Alright. But the frosted chakrams have lightning damage and ice damage. That's a little surprising. Huh. Oh well. To the trash heap with you. I'm probably junking so many useful things, selling useful stuff. It's just who I am. Rigid gloves. That's rogue stuff. And we don't do rogue things. Like, we just found the Red Legion stronghold. Like, by accident. Damn. That shit cut the bejesus out of us. See, the thing that sucks is, I'm not saying it's wrong, but the thing that sucks is that if these guys catch you with that first hit, you're pretty much automatically gonna get hit after that. So like, they'll hit me and then I'll go to block and it doesn't matter. Like, they automatically get the second and third hitting. I'm not saying it's wrong. I guess that kind of makes sense. It's just, it's irritating to be on the receiving end of that beatdown. That's what sucks. Samesies. So you're going to the junk pile. Junk pile. Alright, this seems like an area where we would be fighting a boss of some kind. So I have a feeling like this is a quest that we're just ahead of. And like most games, this game has magical people. So they don't show up until they magically show up when you're doing the quest. But I'm still glad we explored it, because I do like to explore. That's where we left all that loot. What's this? Alright, there's some kind of path this way. Can we use this? Filled with lost lore and dozens of techniques, this book will grant a permanent bonus to sagecraft skill of whomever reads it. Let's read it. After reading this book, your sagecraft skill has been permanently increased. On divine work. I've seen the hand of Matharu, and it is in the myriad of light and lines in a gem. There is a careful ordered balance such that the structure of the light itself is duplicated in the body of the gem. It is most wonderful, and unlike the imperfections of the plants and animals of this world, it is closest to the stars themselves, nay, even more ordered, as the sky, save for the constellations, is free of any pattern. The lines of a gem are the truest shape given form in the world, for they travel from point to point unbroken and without the slightest of deviation. Truly these shards and gems are the work of Matharu, and we are wise to seek the divine guidance of order from them. My work, then, is also the work of Matharu, for the purification of the clouded shard is none other than the heralding of the glory and perfection of order. The transformation of lambent shard to pristine gem is to bask in Matharu's guidance. Here at the Sage Crafter's table, I am one with Matharu. It is an altar worthy of our communion, and it is written that one must pray to the great order of the world daily. For this reason, one must strive daily and night, or strive day and night to achieve the same perfection found in the harmonious jewels of Matharu. The creation of a gem requires diligence and patience. I will follow the 7 tenets of Matharu's guidance. 1. The color or brilliance of a gem may mask the most minuscule of flaws. 2. Craft the physical manifestation of the gem to match its essence. 3. A gem requires 2 shards to be realized, the essence and its embodiment. 4. Gems may be placed into the tools and vestments of order to strengthen them. 5. The essence determines the magnitude of the effect. 6. The physical form determines the type of effect. 7. Together these properties determine the quality of gem, therefore where it can be placed. In Matharu's name, I bring order unto chaos and shape the likeness of perfection. Hadwin of Matharu. And what's interesting about that is that it does actually kind of speak to what sage crafting is about. It's pretty accurate. We just looked at everything here. We found no reagents. Oh, we found one. Okay. That's terrible. That is legit terrible. And that's why I'm thinking about putting some points in alchemy. Even though it would just be to stop the annoyance of getting the message that we found nothing repeatedly. There are enemies like really close by. There they are. Ah, it took too long. Got greedy. Got greedy. Guess the game did some corpse cleanup, which is fair. That's fair, that's fair. We came back for our treasures. Wait a minute. You're telling me the guy's this way? Well, hot damn. That's kind of upsetting, though. Just a tad. It hurts my explorer's pride. It hurts my explorer's pride, man, because how did we miss him? How, I ask, how? Enumerators! I was just randomly thinking that because of exploratin. Let's compare this. Yes, let's put this the hell on. Really? Alright, well, you're going in trash now. Oh, we didn't put it on at all, did we? Yes! Yes, I like that. Looks so much better. It's like the Warden armor. Alright, you can go into junk now, though. We will not be needing your services, sir. Well, look, but we knew the outcome. We knew how that was going to play out. I see red everywhere. Oh, biscuits. Well, that's messed up, sir. Glad we cleared that matter up. Yeah, no. I appreciate you trying. She was using daggers, but carrying a numbing hammer. I don't think they put thought into how the loot system was going to work in this game. Hey there, Red Legion Bandit. Hey there, guy. Now that was not a Red Legion member. That was a victim of the Red Legion, it seems. Man, I'm just disappointed in myself that we didn't fully explore this area enough. What is that? The House of Ballots. Okay. But it sucks, man. I mean, we could reckon these guys. See, there's a spear. Now I'm mad. No, I don't think so. Prepare to die, my foot. Yeah, figured as much. But we had to try, we had to look, had to see what it was about. Yeah. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. And what, pray tell, are you? I don't know, but we're equipping it. Leggings of the fire shield. Garbage. AKA garbage. Alright, I like that. Kind of matches the sword. I like it, I like it. junk. Take the rest. Crafting supplies, yeah. When we are crafting, I will probably show some of it, but it's going to be pure save scumming, which is why there will not be a video of me crafting. I want to go there. I do. Oh no. Let's at least wander up here. Let's at least do that. Get our exploratin on. We explorators! Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to kill. Oops, oops, oops. Oh crap, there's a Sprite there. And not the kind you drink. Oh, well they're dead now. Did not go how I thought it was going to go. And now hidden doors. What? We did that for nothing? What level are we anyway? 6? Oh, biscuits. Lame. And the whole time it was saying that, I just wasn't paying attention. It was like telling you outright, you have to be level 8. Oh dear. Alright, what should we do? Mercantile will get us more money. We won't need more money over time. It's like every game you play, every RPG just about, money gets to a point where it's useless. So we're going to go with persuasion. This time it's might that's going to get boosted twice. Let's see something. This is a tough call for me. We're going to do that. And we're going to do this. And then for sorcery, chakrams again. So we probably should have done this too. Yeah, probably should have done that. We're going to stay where we're at because we don't really have much of a choice. Oh crap! I laughed too early. See, this is why I wanted 2 different elements. Because the fire sword wasn't going to mess with that dude. So then we put that chakram on him. And he felt the pain. We put those laying hands on him. He knew what was what. Ah, there you are. There you are.
I don't know what to do. Why go to a fate weaver? Why? Sometimes I don't feel this way. Sometimes it's reassuring, but not right now. Not when it's so close. I still think it's a blessing. Talking to that fate weaver means I can make good on the time I have left. But how can I tell my family? It's like erasing the smiles from their faces, or like killing the joy in their hearts. Why would I do that? So I don't feel guilty about deceiving them? Isn't that just selfish? Is it completely selfish to not tell them, so I don't have to see them upset? But facing this alone, truly, truly alone, I can't do it.
See, so that did not sound like a fae at all. It sounded like a person. Oh, crap. And that's what usually happens when you don't do it right. Oh, damn, we're almost dead now. That did not go well for us. Yeah, we can heal. I'm not sure if that was the right choice to heal or not. Probably for the best. See, this is why I was apprehensive about dispelling things this whole time. Because I'm just not good at it. I do like timed blocking as a feature. I really do. Another cave that we've never been to before. That we will likely be entering quite prematurely. Gorgwath. What the hell's this? Oh, that's right. We gotta go back out.
Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
We gotta go back out. Because we were right there. We got to a fight. We noticed the lorestone, and then we just forgot about said lorestone. Like at the same time. Very easily distracted. Do not judge.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tirin to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokofar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losolfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tirin, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
I like the concept of lorestones. I do like them. And I like how there's more to them than just collect them all. I do like that. But I still feel like the stories could have been better. I don't know. See, like, yeah, these are not all useful, regardless of playstyle. Which ones are useful would depend on how you choose to play. But I feel like overall they are useful, and that's something you don't commonly see. Most of the time, collecting all that stuff just gets you some kind of achievement. But in this, it's like, no, you're gonna be rewarded. You're gonna get bonuses for doing this. Mind you, from a story perspective, I don't know how much sense that makes, but I still prefer it to the alternative where it's like, hey, just collect 100 of these just for the sake of collecting them. Well, it seems we can't really explore this place yet. Or wait, can we? No. Even the game's like, you cannot do what it is you are trying to do, you fool. Get the hell out of this cave. You don't belong here. It's like, get the hell out of here, you son of a bee. Like, alright. Alright. I'll leave. I will take my business elsewhere. That sucks, man. I'm so disappointed. I was all excited because I thought we were going to be able to see hidden doors from now on. And the game was just like, no. You should have been reading. Game's like, you should have been paying more attention. You know, to the part where it says clearly and plainly you must be level 8 to unlock this. Oh. Thought I was gonna lose a lockpick on an easy. That would have been garbage. Oh, Faye Summer Shield. I like it though. Or at least I think I like it. What? Wait, whoa. The House of Ballads, okay. Isn't that's gotta be weird. I wonder how many other people understand that feeling. Like, somebody getting upset because they're going towards a quest. Hold on to that for me. Damn it, I've got to slow down with that. Because I don't know what I'm picking up. Alright, let's do the House of Ballads thing. Let's go ahead in there. Because that is also back in Gorehart, so maybe we'll be able to report on both things. Alright. Alright. Pretty much garbage, but still. But still, though, it was garbage, but, you know. Ah, there is something here. Alright. That's something. I know a lot of people were and still are not impressed by how this game looks, but I like the artistic style. I do. I like how it looks. Look at it. I think this is beautiful. You know, I like it. Wait, why do I keep... I'm trying to do status, right? Effects, there we go. Lyria's Blessing minus 25% mana cost. Not bad. Not bad. Whoa! Was not expecting any of this. I guess we did okay. That'll show them for defending where they live. Now, sprites are jerks. I'm just gonna go out and say that because they turned a wolf into a person just for fun. So, they're a bunch of jerks. Now, we chose to tell the House of Ballads instead of asking the War Sworn for protection because I felt like we need to be honest, man. We just need to have an honest relationship with them.
No farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need.
What in the blazes are you talking about? And if you think that I cannot be Sir Sagrel, then you don't understand how role-playing games work, my friend. Because I'm everything. That's a play.
It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the tent.
What the hell is the telling?
I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance. I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of Ballads in all of his many endeavors. Hallam treats me well, and it is an honor to serve. The mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Those homes will crumble. Those graves will multiply. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of men. Neither will the Fae.
I really don't know what that means.
The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the Summer Court. He administers our house and serves our great knights in the Court of Enchantments. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the Court of Enchantments. Gwenson, Belmaid, Ferrara, Olaine, Eärmer, and Creth. Their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. It is one of the few things our people share.
None of this makes sense to me.
The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are 3 main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Saga, which depicts the most noteworthy songs in our canon. The Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where we go when seeking enlightenment. He was one of our most beloved knights, a balanced treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court.
Wait, what now? He was one of our most beloved knights, a balanced treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead. Now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court? Is it just me, or is he saying that Sir Sagril died and then came back as a soldier into Winter Court? I don't understand any of this crap. Like,
this new breed of mad fae has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. There is no other third order if we crave balance. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
how the hell do I know? Like, that was one of the problems I had with this quest. There seemed to be like no detective component, like looking into who did it. I have no idea.
Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated.
I don't know if I was honest.
Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it.
Well, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a serious problem. Because I'm, you know...
Goodbye.
What is it?
I didn't think we'd be able to go
Listen,
past here.
all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril,
Begone, outsider.
slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in fey-telling. Olaine, Creth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you, have the courage to pass the confirmation? If you do, your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
Like, here's the thing about writing characters that are not human, such as the Fae. The challenge you have is... well, there's numerous challenges. One, we're human, so even if we try to write a character that doesn't think like a human, chances are they're going to end up thinking very human-like, because that's who we are. We don't know what it's like to not think like something that isn't human. It is a struggle. So, in your effort to make them misunderstood, it's like, I don't know, you risk losing some of your value there. Like, does this not make sense to me because it's not supposed to make sense because I'm a human player? Or does it just not make sense, period? You know what I mean? Like, because some of this stuff, it's like, wait. So Sagril died, but you can't die. He just comes back. But it's weird that he died. Like, I don't understand what you guys are talking about.
This does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand.
You're right.
One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagril's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen. We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of lore, the most respected of all Summer Court heroes. Our deeds are known across the Fey lands. Our great knights, Wenson the Bold, Airmer the Pure, Olaine the Kind, are destined to repeat their quests for all eternity, that no Fey may ever forget. They remind us of who we are and what we've done, of our greatest achievements and our deepest losses. The house ensures those defining tales are never forgotten. Sir Sagril, Slayer of Volzigan, Lord of the Morning Mists, and defender of the Crown of Haxi, was one of our most beloved knights. His tales have endured for generations. Several days ago he departed to do battle with the Grave Thresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there was an event, a twist in the story. In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagril. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it.
Alright, so it seems like, and this is fascinating to me, it's almost like the House of Ballads is some kind of playhouse. Like they put on these plays to retell events that have happened. But it's deeper than that for them. Like, instead of how it is for us, where if I'm an actor, I play the role of so-and-so, for them, I become so-and-so. I am that person for the rest of my life, which for them is usually forever. And it's scripted but unscripted at the same time. The fights are real. It's not a play like, no, we just replay these roles repeatedly so that the story's never told, never forgotten. But it is real. And the same things just keep happening. And that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting thing.
You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, Sagril, his head sleepy with wine and dreams of women, awoke to a terrible roar. The treacherous Maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth. She wished to send it against Wenson himself. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lure and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first of many deadlier enemies. What a song. Wait
a minute. Sagril was getting hammered and enjoying women. I don't understand. I mean, I guess Fae have to reproduce sexually because they have genders, right? So it'd be weird if they don't, but it is kind of weird if they do reproduce sexually. The Fae are weird, damn it. I don't think they were fully fleshed out. And I know R.L. Stine was part of the writing process, so I'm not knocking that author, but still, I feel like there's some aspects that maybe we just could have thunk out a bit more.
We are the soldiers of summer, the guardians of the light of spring. When our cousins in the winter court celebrate the darkening of the skies, we revel in the dawn. However, our cycle is changing. Everyone has noticed the fires on the sea, the monsters in the east, and the whispers on the lips. The summer court is in decline.
Does that mean you're starting to not come back from the Great Cycle?
For many seasons, the court of winter ruled alongside us as allies. There is no spring without the cool decay of autumn, no bright summer without the snow. Yet, even as our power wanes, theirs is mysteriously on the rise. Surely, you have felt it.
What? And that's the other thing, given what they are, like maybe allies takes on a different meaning for them than it means to us, because technically there would be no need for allies because they would not have war. I don't even know why they have warriors. Like, none of that stuff makes sense to me.
I am Hallam the White, seeker of the Stone of Thayle, Baron of the Drowned Forest, Slayer of Argoth the Mighty, and Chamberlain to the House of Ballads. Many in the House of Ballads call me the Storyteller, for I watch over the Summer Court's anthology of experience.
Alright.
The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoeth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. Go now, and make the song your own.
Oh, so it's the place where we were at, and the game was like, you can go to hell. Like, that's basically where, so that's where it's at. I'm just making sure there's no other quests around here before we take off. Oh, okay. But
Gorhart is the place for you.
as much crap as I give the game,
I wish you the best, Martin.
I feel like all the pieces are there. You know what I mean? Like they...
Should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation.
Why not? That other guy talked to us just fine. Hallam the White. But anyway, like, I give it crap, sure, but they do have all the components, in my opinion, for a great story. Great world building, great lore. It's just that I don't know. There are just aspects that could have been fleshed out better. I think that would have added to the story, in my opinion. What up?
Brash dustling. You have no role in Fae telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath?
To be fair, Thayle was here first, and Thayle's not just some whelp. He's a freaking god. The god of volition. I think that sounds so cool. Thayle, god of volition. It just sounds awesome to me.
When you stand before the knights of the Court of Enchantments, you bask in the glory of all Fae. While all of our kind play a role in the grand telling, it is the feats of a legendary few that bear remembering. These knights lead the House of Ballads. I am Phaikon, speaker of renown the world over. I've claimed many ballads, but none so important as those sung by the Court of Enchantments. This is my third attempt at claiming a seat in the House of Ballads. Perhaps this telling will be the one. All Fae know of the storyteller. He is the caretaker of the telling and has been since the first spring began.
So, again, it's like it's a playhouse. And this is like auditioning for a role. But then once you get that role, that's who you are. Forever. So whoever wins the role of Sagril will be Sagril. Period. Not the actor playing the role of Sagril. Like, you lose your identity to get all together. That's what I'm guessing.
There is no higher honor than to earn a noteworthy role in the telling. They make up the cornerstone of our shared experience. The House of Ballads' function is to ensure that the mightiest Fae heroes do not fade into obscurity, that they are always with us in the present.
But then the question for me becomes, what about these other Fae? Because the Thresh obviously keeps coming back too, so that someone will kill it, and that someone should be Sagril. But it's like, why would they agree to keep dying over and over the same exact way? It's just kind of weird.
She approached each of us who is vying for an empty seat in the House of Ballads, sometimes in the forest, sometimes in the plains. Each time she offered reward beyond our imagining. All she asked in return was that we infiltrate the house as her agent. Needless to say, none accepted.
Are you sure no one accepted?
Call it history or the past. Each life tells a tale. But there is no yesterday, as there is no tomorrow. It is all today. One grand and vibrant telling. Our narrative continues to be spun. Even your presence here, while strange, is part of the changing picture.
So I wonder if that means, say Thayle died, right? Like, he died trying to do this. Does that mean for every future telling, one of the Fae would have to play as Thayle, the whelp of a mortal who tried to become Sagril but failed? Or would they have to get a mortal to play the role of Thayle? I don't know.
The beast and Gorgoath Hollow work together. Like lovers, the grave Thresh emerges to feed and kill, to collect sustenance for itself and the Hollow. When it returns to its lair, the Thresh is embraced by Gorgoath, wrapped in a warm, living shell that protects it until the next time they hunger.
But I mean, I find this is the problem with some stories. Like, we often think about the story in the context of what does happen in the story. But we don't usually think about the story as in what would have happened outside of what actually happened. So, I've seen like a heist movie where I'm looking at the heist plan, and of course it goes wrong, it fails. But then I can't help but think sometimes, how was this plan supposed to work exactly? Like we knew it was going to fail, but what if it wasn't going to fail? How was this plan not going to fail? Right? We don't usually think about that, or many of us don't. When we're writing, we're just like, and everything's going to go wrong, and we work from there. With this, it's like, I don't think they gave any thought, because it doesn't happen, as to what would have happened if the player failed. And this guy just said, or this Fae just said, hey, even you being here changes the telling. You are part of the telling. So that it's like, well, what would have happened if the player died? Or, you know, like, would they from here on out have a person play the role of you? You know, that kind of thing.
Alas, Agrel's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain. We were too late to catch the thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost. If we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the thresh occupied while you seek out the heart vines.
I hope this guy doesn't die.
Keep your eyes open.
But that's gonna conclude this part for now. When we come back, we will be helping in the telling of the song of Sir Sagrel, who I'm sure we're gonna become. I mean, I would have been sure anyway if I never played this game, because that's just what happens, man. Like, the more these people say, I'm sure you're not going to be Sir Sagrel, the more confident I felt that obviously we're going to be Sir Sagrel. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. I am enjoying it, even though it sounds like I'm just criticizing everything about it. I do like this game a lot. It is one of my favorites. And I hope you're enjoying this. Until next time, take care.